So, hello, Cancer, and welcome back to Divine Rebel. My name is Racey, and I'm going to be giving the message for you today. It is a general message, so take it as it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. If it doesn't, don't force it to fit. There are plenty of other wonderful readers on YouTube that just might resonate more with you at this time. For those of you not familiar with me or the channel, I do use profanity and talk about adult things. So if that is not your thing, or you have children around, or just don't appreciate that kind of a message, I'm always respectful of that and giving you the opportunity. I'm going to be getting into your April forecast. I do know it's a little bit late. I appreciate your patience. I was dealing with some health issues at the beginning of the month, and now I am in tip-top shape. So we are getting into this. I'm going to break the reading down in two halves because we are about halfway through the month now. So I'm going to do first half and second half, and then a guidance card for my Sacred Rebel Oracle in between to see what kind of guidance Spirit would like to give you moving out of the first half and through the second half. All right, I'm using my Vice Versa Tarot and my Sacred Rebel Oracle. Without further ado, Cancer, here we go. What is going on, Spirit? Please, for Cancer and Cancerian energy, if you have significant Cancer placements in your chart, please be aware. Right now, Cancer has Chronos almost about, transitioning into Gemini. All right, but Cancer still has the North Node in their house at this point, and has, right, for the very beginning of this month, it has had North Node in their house. North Node is Destiny's direction. Here we go. All right, Cancer. Spirit, what is going on with Cancer and Cancerian energy for the month of April? What is going on with Cancer and Cancerian energy for the month of April? One more shuffle. What is going on with Cancer and Cancerian energy for the month of April? What is going on with Cancer and Cancerian energy for the month of April? All right. First half of the month and clarifiers. Second half of the month and clarifiers. All right. Top of the deck, we do have, or bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. So Cancer, with this energy being present on top and bottom of the deck, overall, you might be feeling as if you're left alone and rolling snake eyes, almost feeling like you can't win, seeing the truth behind heartbreak, okay? Seeing the truth and the reality of things. And I'm getting the sense of healing from it, right? It's almost like you've been put in this place of solitude outside of your normal environment, where I almost feel like you're being taught how to reaffirm self-nurturance, okay? Being taught how to reaffirm self-nurturance when it's like oh so close but so yet so far. Knowing there's a reason behind why things sting. It's not necessarily all your fault, but it is your lesson as far as processing and being really solid and being self-sustaining, energetically speaking, right? Being really solid in self-sustenance and understanding that your truth within is your best shield, okay? Your truth within is your best shield. Getting into the first half of the month, we do have the Ace of Cups with the Moon card, as well as the Two of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands, clarifying it. With these energies, Ace of Cups with the Moon, I'm feeling as if this new beginning, this new romantic beginning is coming. I think Spirits lets you know that with the Dove present on the card. I think you're overflowing love for another. However, they may be lost in their own illusion, and therefore you can't take that shit personal. You can't take that personal. Okay, this is someone who has their guard up, someone who has their defenses up, knowing that they want this new love beginning, but that there's also shadows within their own moon sign that maybe they have to address. You might want to watch your own moon placement. All right, to kind of get an idea of what the hard part of embracing your own self is, right? Our moon placement is the hardest part of our own self to embrace when it's in our light. Someone might be wearing a mask or exhibiting codependent behaviors, whether it be you or someone else, and knowing that you can't overflow enough to fill the ocean. You know what I mean? The ocean is just simply the ocean. And it might feel as if there was these major tides, like you think you're making progress one moment and then all of a sudden it's retracting. It feels as if it's going backwards. So whatever this new love is, I don't not think it's not coming. But I do think there's some shadow aspects that need to be recognized and healed, specifically maybe with another person. Okay, I'm just getting that strongly for the majority of you, right? Take it how it resonates, but I'm feeling as if there is something that maybe somebody else is having a hard time coming to grips with, as far as the fresh, new, bright day of love that they're expecting. I think it's their own shadows in this kind of codependent facade. All right, with that said, we also have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Knight of Wands, and that's because someone's not expressing their own passion within enough. Okay, they're juggling, they're putting on a show, they're trying, I just heard show off. Or competition, okay? Because if you look at this card, there's two different crowds of people with a coin on either side, and it's this infinitely looping karmic cycle. It's almost like someone wants you to prove that they're better than everybody else, or you want someone to prove that you're better than everybody else, that you're different or you're unique, or vice versa. So take it how it resonates. I do feel like that's 50-50 split between Cancerian crowds. So mind your situation. I do feel like someone's having this epiphany moment with the lightning striking, that the divine is kind of intervening and pushing someone, almost like kicking a horse in the ass, like kicking them in the ass. Like, you need to stop whatever this facade is. Needing to prove, or needing someone to prove something to you. Or feeling like you're being summoned to prove something to someone else. It doesn't work out, right? It doesn't work out that way. There's no proof needed. When love is real, there's no proof needed. So if there's a need for proof, then whoever is requesting the proof needs to rain check themselves and stop putting on an act or trying to compete with other people. All right, with the second half of the month, we do have two major arcana. We have the Star card, clarified by the Sun card, and both of them are in the back face. So it may be definitely a masculine energy that's trying to come through, that's trying to ground themselves in the 3D, and it's their walls, their own inner child healing, their own childhood wounding that needs to be addressed, especially if they're wanting proof. This is something where your love is present, your love is alive, your healing energy is there, right? The Star card, your healing energy is there. It's strong Aquarian energy, strong Leo energy. May be significant in your charts, doesn't have to be, but it may be really significant. It could even be the season. But I'm feeling as if there's walls and there's blocks up because someone is refusing to get on the white horse and be all that they can be. Okay, I do feel very strong codependence in the energy. Just be aware of that. It doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be someone else, but there's codependency there. Anytime you need validation, trust me when I tell you, you are looking in the wrong place. You're supposed to be validating your own value and your own worth, and vice versa. Other people need to do that for themselves. So as healing as your energy is, I do feel like there's a masculine energy who kind of feels like a ghost in the process, and who is kind of having to draw in on their 5D self, their higher dimensional self, for guidance and not get wrapped up in the 3D reality of things. I feel like maybe someone's paying too much mind to the reality and not enough to the actual goal. With that said, by the end of the month, we do get the Knight of Swords clarified by the Ace of Swords. So with that, we know through this healing process, this authentic process of getting over the walls, I do think that this person does make the progress that is needed. I do think the truth is very evident. I feel like they're getting messages and confirmation from other people that they're resonating with, whether it's from you or others. I do feel like they are getting messages from outside of themselves and the experience to confirm that maybe they just need to be really fucking real with themselves. With the eagle present, with the victory wreath, I do feel like Archangel Michael is protecting the truth. I don't feel like the truth can be denied, to the point that I feel like that truth is going to come in really quick, and I think it's going to be expressed just as quickly as soon as they receive the epiphany, and that starts to click. I feel like that truth is going to be expressed to you beyond a doubt. I think by the end of April, you're going to realize that either it wasn't you, it was them, and you were feeling their energy, or vice versa, right? Or vice versa. You're going to realize that maybe there was something that you had to say that wasn't being said, and as soon as that truth comes out, in the way that it comes out, right? It's the way that it's spoken that it clicks, and someone realizes they're not alone, they haven't been alone, they just felt like that, and that was their own healing. Okay, with that said, Spirit, let's pull a guidance card. Oh, and that came right out. Yeah, going beyond normal. Whatever dynamic you're in, this light bulb moment, this golden light bulb moment, it's only a matter of time. You could see the kind of gears of the clock on the third eye. It's only a matter of time before someone realizes it. Even with all the buttons are fasteners, right? It's a matter of getting the button in the hole and clicking it so it stays in place. I think that someone is starting to click. It's just a matter of timing. And they're going to have this aha moment, and they're going to realize this is not a typical normal dynamic. This is something that's much more than that. And with the number 14, this is a new beginning that's coming in very stable, that's creating a major shift moving forward and a lot of momentum moving forward. And I think it's a good thing. I just think it's been a process throughout the month of April. All right, someone might be getting over, especially with Kronos and Hades, ending narcissistic tendencies, right? Not saying that you or anybody else is a narcissist. It's just that we all have those aspects in our chart, and we all don't want to lose control, and we all want other people to fill our voids, and it's ending the codependency. It's ending the I need you to fill me up, and accepting that someone needs to fill their own self. Okay, that someone needs to fill their own self. So I hope that helps, Cancer, for the month of April. All of my information is in the description. If you want more from me, I post on the community tab in Divine Rebel here on YouTube every day with the cosmic currencies to keep you updated. You can reach out to me via all the information down there. Until next time, guys, Divine Rebel Racey is signing off. Remember, always love each other, and most importantly, love yourselves. Bye, guys.